All right, folks, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive with us? Today, we're heading into the world of Reddit,
Ah, Reddit.
but with a bit of a twist this time.
Yeah, twist indeed. We're diving into their new AI search tool.
Oh, you mean Reddit Answers?
That's the one.
So, I mean, everyone knows Reddit, right? You got your communities, your discussions,
Right, everything from like, I don't know,
quite memes,
to
yeah, cat
rocket
memes.
science, right.
Exactly.
But what's interesting here is that they're not just like, dipping their toes into AI.
Yeah.
They're going all in
Head first,
with this tool that's designed to tap into all that. Like
that collective
the
knowledge.
collective, yeah, the hive mind.
That's at the hive mind of Reddit.
So unlike your typical search engine, Reddit Answers isn't just spitting out some, I don't know, generic answer from who knows where.
Right.
It's actually taking you to the source.
Yeah, to the actual conversations,
The real people.
real people, real opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. How many times have you added Reddit to your Google search just to get that, like, real-world perspective?
All the time.
All the time, right. So Reddit Answers basically just cuts out the middleman.
Exactly. It streamlines the whole thing.
And what's even more interesting to me is the whole data control aspect of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Because earlier this year, Reddit made it clear, like, hey, AI companies, back off our data.
Hands off.
Right. And now they're using that data to build their own tools.
Their own AI tools, like Reddit Answers.
Yeah, they're keeping it all in-house.
It's a smart move. They're using their most valuable asset, that user-generated content.
Yeah, building their own little ecosystem.
Exactly, a closed loop. Ask a question, AI finds the answer from within Reddit.
Keeps people on the platform.
Keeps them engaged.
So how does it actually work?
Well, you ask a question, just like, natural language.
And talking to a person.
Exactly. And the AI goes and scours all those public subreddits.
Non-adult subreddits, right?
Of course, got to keep it clean. It analyzes posts, comments, and then it summarizes.
Oh.
Gives you a nice, concise answer. But the key here is
What's the key?
it links back to the original source.
So it's not just a quick answer. It's more like
It's a springboard.
a springboard, yeah, to dive deeper.
Exactly. You can explore different perspectives, engage with the community.
Now, one thing I noticed, they seem to be pushing product recommendations in the suggested searches.
Interesting.
Makes you wonder, is this like a hint at their monetization strategy?
Could be. Could be. They haven't officially said anything yet.
Right.
But that focus on product recommendations, it definitely makes you think.
Yeah. Got to keep the lights on somehow.
Right. For now, it seems like they're just, testing the waters.
Seeing what sticks.
Exactly. And speaking of testing, the rollout is still pretty limited, right?
Yeah, US only. For now. English only.
On the web and iOS.
Wider rollout next year, though.
That's the plan, including Android.
So the big question, could this actually become a Google competitor? I mean, people are already using Reddit for information.
It's a good question.
Right. They're already adding Reddit to their searches.
They are. And Reddit Answers could make those separate searches unnecessary, especially for certain topics, where personal experience matters.
Now that would be a game changer.
It would indeed shake things up a bit.
Yeah, we talked about the mechanics, the data, the money, but what about the users? Like, how does this change things for them on Reddit itself?
That's a fascinating question.
Right, like think about it.
How will Reddit Answers change the way people use Reddit? It's exciting to think about.
Yeah, especially for newcomers,
Oh, yeah.
Imagine you're brand new to Reddit.
It can be overwhelming.
It can be a lot, right? All the subreddits, all that jargon.
Yeah, like where do you even begin?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But with Reddit Answers, it's like having a guide.
Like a roadmap.
Yeah, you ask your question, and instead of getting lost in the sea of subreddits,
You get pointed in the right direction. Exactly. Curated answers, direct links to the relevant discussions.
so it's like Reddit, but simplified.
In a way, yeah, it makes it more accessible.
Okay, but what about the Reddit veterans? The ones who already know the ins and outs?
Well, for them, I think it's more about efficiency.
Ah, saving time.
Yeah, instead of manually searching or using Google to find Reddit threads.
Which I do all the time, by the way.
Yeah, we all do.
Right.
Reddit Answers cuts out those extra steps.
Makes sense. So it's really about making information discovery better for everyone.
That's the goal for both new and seasoned users.
But let's zoom out a bit here. We've talked about data control.
Right.
What other advantages does Reddit gain from this strategically?
Well, one big one is user engagement.
Oh, keeping people on the platform.
Exactly. You provide a valuable tool, something people actually need.
And they stick around.
They stick around, they explore more content, They spend more time on Reddit.
Makes it more attractive to advertisers too, right?
Absolutely. More engaged users equals more potential revenue.
It's like a win-win.
Yeah, a win for Reddit, a win for the users.
It's amazing how one tool like this could potentially impact so many different things.
It is. It's really fascinating. From user behavior to monetization.
To maybe even the future of search, right?
We'll see. It's definitely a move with big implications.
Bold move, I'd say. But if they pull it off,
Right, if they execute it well.
it could really pay off.
Absolutely. They have a huge opportunity here with their community and all that content.
To create something truly unique in the search world.
Exactly. And we've seen what happens when companies control access to information, when they have powerful search tools.
It could be a lot of power.
It can. It'll be interesting to see how Reddit handles that.
Yeah, how they navigate this new territory.
Because this is a turning point for them, really. A big step in their evolution.
Could reshape the whole platform.
And maybe even disrupt the whole search landscape.
Big maybe, though.
Of course, it's all speculation for now. We need to see how users react.
How Reddit develops the technology.
And how the competition responds.
So many factors at play.
Right. Only time will tell what the long-term impact will be.
But it's definitely worth watching closely.
Absolutely. This is a story that's just beginning.
And we'll be here to cover it every step of the way.
Of course. But for now, let's bring it back to our listeners. What are the key takeaways here?
What should they be thinking about after hearing all of this? Well, we've talked a lot about Reddit Answers, how it works, what it could mean for Reddit, for search in general.
A lot to unpack, yeah.
But what about our listeners? What should they be taking away from all this? What are the big, I don't know, the big ideas here?
I think the biggest one is, like, the way we search for information. It's changing. Reddit Answers is a perfect example of that, you know? AI making search more personal, more efficient.
Right. It's not just like, here are a million blue links. Good luck.
Exactly. And it also shows how important community knowledge is becoming.
Yeah, because there's so much information out there these days.
It's overwhelming.
It really is. So having a place where you can get answers from, like actual people, that's valuable.
Yeah, it's about trust, isn't it? Trusting other people's experiences.
And for those who are already on Reddit, using it every day,
Right, the Redditors.
this is a pretty exciting sign, I think.
It is. It shows that Reddit is, like, innovating.
Yeah, trying new things.
Trying to make the platform better for its users.
But of course, there are always challenges, right?
Yeah.
What are some things you'll be watching for, like as Reddit Answers develops?
Well, one big one for me is how it handles language, you know?
Oh, yeah, like the nuances of human language.
Exactly. Can AI really understand what someone means when they ask a question?
And then find the right answer out of
Yeah.
like millions of posts and comments.
It's a tough task, for sure.
And then there's the whole keeping up with the internet thing.
Oh, right.
Because Reddit changes so fast.
It does. New trends, new communities popping up all the time.
Can Reddit Answers keep pace with that?
Yeah, that's a big question. And then, of course, there's the competition.
Right, Google and all the others.
Can Reddit Answers really compete with them? Will it find its own space?
So many questions.
So many, but that's what makes this so interesting.
It really does. I mean, Reddit has definitely made a statement with this.
They have. It's a bold move.
It'll be fascinating to see where it goes from here.
Absolutely. It speaks to the power of community, you know, and how AI is changing our digital lives.
It's a story we'll definitely keep following here at the Deep Dive.
For sure. And we hope our listeners will too.
Yeah, keep an eye on Reddit Answers. And if you can, try it out yourself.
Let us know what you think.
We always love hearing from you.
Always. And as always, keep exploring, keep questioning.
Keep diving deep into the digital world.
That's what it's all about.
And that's a wrap on another Deep Dive. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Thanks for listening.